All right, Mark Claiborne here from ClientDisputeManagerSoftware.com. Also, lead instructor for top traffic secrets gurus don't want you to know. This is an event that I'm having in July. So today we're talking about how to become an expert in your industry, how to become an expert in the credit restoration industry, and also to gain more customers, to get these customers to trust and believe in you. And that's what we're talking about right now while I'll drive. So what I wanted to talk to you about here today, we talked about, this is video 5, video 5. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is how do you get the training? How do you get the training that you need to become an expert? Like, where do you go to get the training that you need to become an expert? So say, for example, you identify exactly what you want to do. You decided that you wanted to be a bankruptcy specialist, or you decided that you wanted to be a specialist in helping consumers rebuild their credit, right? Or you decided that you wanted to go after the loan market, consumers with bad credit trying to apply for bad credit loans, right? So now you have to ask yourself, where can you go to get your training in that particular area? So once you establish that you want to be an expert in this particular area, where can you now go to get the necessary training to learn more about that particular area? So say for example, you wanted to be an expert in student loans. You wanted to be an expert in consumers who defaulted on their student loans, and your goal is to teach these consumers how to get out of student loan debt. So that's what your expertise is, right? So if you're going to be an expert in that particular area, then you need to know every single thing about all of the various default loan programs that the student loan services offer, right? So you need to be trained in every aspect of the student loans. The same thing with rebuilding your credit. Say, for example, you decided that you want to be an expert in rebuilding your credit. So what you have to do is you have to go out there in the market and you have to find every single rebuild your credit product out there, right? Every single, you have to become the master at rebuilding credit. And you have to know about all of the products out there on the market that can help a consumer improve their credit score through one of these rebuild your credit products. Now, not only will consumers come after you and reach out to you regarding these products, but other credit restoration companies may reach out to you as well because they feel that you are the one that can help them with their consumers. You see what I mean? So when you specialize in one particular area, one particular product, then others will come to you as well. Say, for example, you become an expert in debt settlement letters, right? How to write the right debt settlement letter. What are all the strategies? What are all the best practices when it comes to debt settlement letters? Like how to deal with debt collection agencies, how to deal with creditors. Every single thing you need to know about debt settlement letters, settling debt for pennies on the dollar, dealing with junk debt, dealing with junk buyers. Every single thing you need to know about debt settlement. If you became an expert in that area, you will have a lot of people coming to you just for answers on how to do that. So what I'm saying to you is that if you want to learn that area, then I would go to Amazon and buy every single book I could on debt settlement. I would research on Google. The keyword debt settlement, and I would research every single thing I could on debt settlement. I would join forums. I would join Facebook groups on debt settlement, right? I would even research. I would research websites on who offer debt settlement. Anything pertaining to debt settlement, I would become the expert. I would even write a book on how to offer settlements and how to do debt settlement. You see, because you are establishing yourself as the authority. So if you are establishing yourself as the authority, you have to get the necessary training that you need so you can propel your knowledge. And you have to constantly train in those areas of whatever expertise you decided to go with. All right. So again, this is Mark Claiborne, founder of ClientDisputeManagerSoftware.com, and also the lead trainer for my new event coming up, Top Traffic Secrets Gurus Don't Want You to Know, in July. Again, I hope you got some value here. This is video 5. Remember, you have to get training in your particular area if you want to become an expert in this industry.